Hey guys, what's happening? I know you can see the blinds, the sun coming through. Rather than close them, you'd still be able to see it, but it was something about the blinds being open. I heard the fruits of your labor. Now, I'm not sure where this video is going, and I just got a notification about the Gemini. So I was getting so many different messages, and excuse me for a second. Nerve pain is a whole thing. It's almost like you can't breathe with it. Anyway, let's ring the bell. Watch your ear holes. Take a breath. Another fucking notification has come through. 133. Okay. There's probably going to be two different things that come through. And because I'm hearing two things, but only one of them is coming through at the moment. Starting to stutter. There's a ladybug on my wall. I don't know how it got in here. And so I was thinking, I was saying in my head, like, what does a ladybug represent? And I heard new beginnings. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's the symbolism, but that's what I heard. That's what came through to me. So those of you that aren't, I don't know if this resonates. I was getting earlier, you work for God. So what does that mean? Because I was washing dishes or just got done juicing and I was cleaning the juicer and stuff. And it was like, okay, I was talking to myself like, hey, well, I was talking to God really. And I'm like, hey, God, like, what do you want me to do? Like, I have all these gifts, there's things I want to do. And then, in the back of my mind, it's like, yeah, but you don't want to charge for healing because you feel like healing should be free. So what am I supposed to do, God? And it came through. Well, you work for me. Let me figure out. Let me put into play. Let me take care of you. You work for me. You don't think I'm doing air quotes, pay you for that? And how does God do that? By using other humans as instruments for God. But there's a requirement. Depending on what I'm doing air quotes again, job is, so to speak, will depend on the life lessons / experiences one must partake. If you're an instrument of God and you're following it, your job description, you're fulfilling that. I'm getting, don't you think you won't be taken care of? But with this, air quotes again, job, part of that requires ultimate what? Faith. Stripping away societal norms, your norms, what used to be your norms, and really truly stepping, I'm doing air quotes again, was stepping into whatever you want to call it, your journey, your path, soul purpose, whatever. Your job, right? But you work for God. So part of that is surrendering. Now, not everyone is in a position like I am. Some of you already have jobs. So whatever it means for you, we're not going to get lost in the explaining of everything. This is just well, take me, for instance, unemployed, bills to pay. I mean, you know, with all these gifts. But stepping back, I heard relaxing into, we're working on that. Relaxing into, I mean, I've always known, I've always been taken care of, but the difference was the ability I had to work. Now it's, you have no money coming in, no way of paying anything. Oh God, what am I going to do? How am I going to take care of myself? You work for me. I'll take care. But how? I just don't see how. Well, you don't worry about that. You just work for me. And then being okay with that. And then, of course, if you're like me, just got another notification about Gemini. Or it said Gemini anyway. But you're giving me these visions and these things, and I've talked shit, and I've talked about it, and I've told people, and I really believed it, and I took all the steps to get there. And I was like, yep, just kind of been sitting back, watching you run amok, run around, trying to do this, trying to do that, and it doesn't work out. Sit down. I got you. Don't worry about what you 808, what you see. What do you feel inside? What do you know? Do you not believe my words? You talk about it. Is it in vain? There's that using God's name in vain. Because you don't believe it? You don't really believe the word? Okay, so that's something different. We don't want to get into that right now. So for those of you struggling with, wanting to change your job or whatever, those of you struggling with the surrender, with how am I going to feed my family and take care of everybody if I follow what God is asking me to do, or your higher self, whatever. How do I do that? As I said, how do I do that? It immediately came into mind. Got that receiving download or whatever, that's the problem. Take the I out of it. got you, says God, right? So it's not, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? It's not you. I heard there's a higher force, a higher source. There's a source of all things. That's, I heard, guide you. That's what I was going to say, with you. That's guiding you. I get it. And if it wasn't by the grace of God that I became bedridden, that got me to a place where I was taken out of working and having money and having anything and being down to bare nothing. I mean, I was blessed to have experienced that, because if that wouldn't have happened, I'd still be running that race. I'd still be trying to do this and trying to do that, and acting upon everything that I received at the time. I needed to get quiet and learn patience, and it'll be shown to you. I show you things, but it doesn't mean do it right now. It's a glimpse of what to come. Are you really ready? God, it's like I was just getting like, okay, 1125, first of all. I've channeled that a lot, even years ago. Something about 1125. But whatever that means for you. It could be November 25th. It could be a time, whatever. It's a date to me. But shit, see? Fucking lost it by doing all that. I just got a confirmation burp. Excuse me. Excuse me again. I forgot what I was talking about. It's gone now. I don't remember, guys. I mean, fucking gone that fast. It's crazy. What the fuck? I hope you're watching, because I'm showing cards. I should have told you that from before. Herd perception. Yeah. Beats. Beats. Friggin' beats. Mm-hmm. Damn it, I really wish I could remember. Mm-hmm. Yeah, about, or I'd still be running the right, oh yeah, it's like, God, sitting back, watching you try to do everything on your own. Not just sitting around, just waiting until you're done doing all that, until you're like, okay, all right, God, your will and not my own. I'm just going to sit back and wait for your call, so to speak. I was like, oh, now we got something to work with here. Because the things, I don't know, for some of you, the things that you're going to accomplish, the things that you're going to, I don't know if it's on a spiritual level, or if it's going to play out into the 3D, into this world for all to see, or if I heard inner peace, or if it's just an inner peace. But whatever it is, it's with the assistance of what we call God, of the source, of the higher self. It's a higher learning. It's a higher, I don't know how else to say it. I'm hearing there comes a time in your life where you reach acceptance. But not everybody does that. What separates the people from accepting and those who refuse to? And it's accepting oneself, not accepting my life is shit and, I'm just going to be fucked the rest of my life. No, not that kind. Accepting that this is your life and you create it, and you can create what you want if you want it. This came out again. So that's a thing. And not this fucking water they bring to the house, or this fucking bottled water, or all the, all these filters and shit that we use takes everything out of water. We're not hydrating at all because it's just, there's no minerals. We need different things along with it to get it into our cells. Exhausted fucking talking about it. I want to do it. Listen, I'm trying to learn that whole I guess that's why God brought it up to me, that whole you work for God, you don't, everything's going to be taken care of. Why do we still hold on to the I don't know, because it's scary, because Jesus makes us lose control. I like that. That's cute. They say we're the only ones that can control ourselves. We can't control anything else. So then why would you say let go of control and allow God to take over, or whatever, or we say we are only in control of ourselves, but yet let go of control and stop trying to do it. You know what I mean? It's like a contradiction in a way, right? Or am I just not saying it right? I'm trying to find words. I gotta lay back, motherfuckers. Oh. We can control our thoughts and this and that, but as far as our sole purpose, or what kind of words can I use to describe that most people can understand by our language and how we speak now, that's a message in itself, right? And what's coming back is something that I had done a video about. It's like adding a different label, or not a label, but like oh fuck, I lost it. Having like words have different meaning, you know what I mean? Attaching a different meaning, label, or whatever to words, like gaining another perspective on it. I don't know. Now I'm not making sense at all. I feel like. Yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get something to eat. I believe that I said all that needs to be said at the moment, and I'm just for we're all in this together, but separate, but it is I heard it's a community thing, or they showed me the word actually, but it's the individuality that makes the whole. I don't know. Does that make sense? And they're showing me like, not the Merkaba, but the Metatron thing, and like with all the circles, it's like each individual is like one of those, sort of like a grid. Inside a circle. You can call that, I'm getting chills, you can call that planet Earth. That they're showing me from like a bird's, like from a sky view down. So if you were above looking straight down, it would look like a circle. And inside that circle, there's energies. There's points of light that make up the whole. And they're showing me like when we reach a certain level, when we reach, and they're showing me like, God, they're showing me so much about anchoring in like a grid. Yeah, like a grid. We're all locked in. We're like the circles and like the intersecting points. That's why we're spread out strategically in this circle, in this circle. As above, so below. The grid. That's why we live where we live. That's why we will change. I heard direction will change. Yeah. And we all will connect, no matter where we are, and we cover the whole globe. The globe. What is a globe? If you look at those things you shake, right? It looks like snow's in them usually, or sprinkle. You know what I mean? Isn't it flat? And then there's a dome over it. They call it a globe. That's interesting. There's some food for thought. Like a snow globe. Okay. See, that's another little tidbit to something that I had talked about before. I don't know when, years ago, recently, whatever. Time doesn't mean shit to me. And it was about as above, so below, but it was about when the alignment as above aligns with this. Oh my gosh, the star alignment. So air quotes on star seeds or whatever, planted here, chosen ones, 140, whatever. When the stars shine bright here, as in the sky above, and it locks into place, and show me that grid, that electrical grid, something about a great alignment. They're showing me that's like when the shift happens. That's like when a parallel universe or the new earth or whatever that's, I heard, imagined. When they come across each other, they're going to lock in because they're going to fit. And that's when the energy transfer will occur. It'll be like people going up through this vacuum or wormhole or what. Oh yeah, wow, what a trip. Okay, so my purse just fell off the table onto the ground. That's not unusual. A lot of unusual things happen here in this new place. But this place is also familiar, like I have. It's not really deja vu, but a remembering of, like I was shown in my mind's eye, like of how they do me when I'm shown things and then you don't remember, it's not in your conscious mind, and then when it happens, in your mind's eye, they bring me back. When they bring you back to that moment and show you, it's like you're there for a second. It's a remembrance, of this place a lot. It's like I knew I was going to live here, but then I forgot about it. It's like that thought that crossed your mind just out of the blue, a fleeting thought, you know, that you have so many about knowing you had to get to a certain place on your own or something before the next phase can happen. It's something about the freedom. It's like a freedom of knowing you have your own, I don't know, you know, it's your life journey, your soul playing out its experience, its part. I just was hearing you're so fucking loved. You're so fucking loved. You're love itself. Your journey's been your own, and you're releasing so much right now. And it may not feel like a blessing at times because it's so much. It's a whole thing, right? And if you made it this far, I think the second message is coming out now. I hope so. This is when I got to learn to relax and not, they're giving me that whole and not do it on my own. This is where the control thing is trying to do this and do that rather than just let it flow naturally. Releasing, surrendering, letting it flow. I'm sorry, guys. I guess two's not coming out. I spoke too damn much and lost it. Yep, that's all for now. It's like I had to take a moment of silence to let that sink in. I don't know who that's for, but I'm seeing like, oh my god. Yeah, anyway. Let's do something here, bro and sis. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's another one here. Gestation period. The dragon's about to hatch. Mm-hmm. The British are coming. The British are coming. Oh, was that Paul Revere? Oh, shit's about to get crazy. I'm getting glimpses of all kinds of crap. You guys are gonna be bugging. We're not gonna talk about it because I want to see if it's gonna happen, but I just don't want anyone else to know about it. It's not for validation. See, everything's a lesson if you could find it. If you can recognize it, and that recognition happens like muscle memory, you know what I mean? Like building muscle. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Decisions, decisions, decisions. What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do when they come for you? Gonna need a healer in your midst, ain't ya? Mm-hmm. What they were just saying to me now is, oh God, I grabbed 2 decks. Okay, let's put one back. Why couldn't I just grab this? Another deck, and here's Emperor again. Mm-hmm. The British are coming. Something about faith. Whoa. 2 cards just flew the fuck out, and here it is. Here they are. That one and that one. Okay? And these 2, 3 were showing themselves rather nicely. Rather nicely. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Cha-ching. Okay. You can do magic. You can have anything your heart desires. So, ooh, I just heard I'll see you at the crossroads. I'll see you at the crossroads. Oh, fuck, we're already 30 minutes in. I might have to do a separate video on I'll see you at the crossroads. Because it's giving me that whole, so from here down, oh, you can't see my finger, but below this card, from here down, it reminds me of volcanoes and eruptions with the light under it from everything I can see. So, that's, alrighty. The British are coming. The British are coming. Let that be your final warning, I heard. The earth is about to blow. And I had, those 2 worlds collide thing. I'm digging it, broskies. I'm digging it, broskies. Look at this. It still looks like a fucking... I had to stop doing that because... What's this card say? Ooh. Music. Yeah, and we were singing... Or, different songs. Oh, singing different songs. Mm-hmm. Cloak of Wisdom. It's interesting. I saw God's Wisdom. Odin. Mm-hmm. Ooh, who's this? Diana. Made me think of Princess Diana. That's what I heard. Princess Diana. You can... Yep. So I was done. And then they're like, no, pull from here. And it's the Age of Light. So you've been training for this for lifetimes. This is it. This is the end. Now I can stop. Inside. The levels to you. The depth and the levels. 7. There's that 7. There's the 7 inside chakras. And I said inside because we have outside chakras too, outside of the human. It's still all within, but the human, I heard, is the cage which houses the soul. And when you can ascend, transcend past your cage, you're human. I heard that's when you reach enlightenment. Very easy to do, so to speak. but difficult to obtain. But it's not. It's a process. It's a journey. It's escapism. It's escape room. But really, in the end, it's really not any of that. It's just source itself wanting to experience different experiences and allowing that to happen. What the hell? What else is there to do for ever, all eternity, infinity? Except create worlds and live in them. In every expression imaginable. One building upon another. Soul. I wonder how long each experience I can get my particle, my piece, my soul back to me. What a fun game. If you think about it. Peace.